Arsenal versus Everton Premier League match preview through the Canon lens. So it's Saturday, the 14th of March, 2026. It's a 5:30 p.m. kickoff. It's Arsenal versus Everton in the Premier League at the Emirates. So looking at the two sides' league position and points, Arsenal currently first with 67 points. Currently top of the league in the title race with Manchester City on our shoulders. Everton currently 8th with 43 points. They're in solid top half positions, maybe potentially going for a European place. Looking at the recent form, focusing on the last three Premier League games of the two sides, starting with Arsenal, the home team, we won our last game 1-0 away against Brighton. Prior to that, we won 2-1 at home against Chelsea, and before that, we won 4-1 away against Spurs. Everton won 2-0 at home against Burnley, won 3-2 away against Newcastle, but they lost 1-0 at home to Manchester United. So, from an Arsenal perspective, obviously we're going for the league. We need to win. If we win, I believe we go 10 points clear. Obviously, City will have 2 games in hand, but it's about getting points on the board. Everton, of course, are going to come to the Emirates, make it difficult. They've got a great manager, great squad, and a very strong, defensively organised team. But also, they are a threat on the counter attack and also from set pieces. It's going to be a tough game. Arsenal, what we got to do. We got to win this game, comfortably. Just get the 3 points, and then put the pressure back on Manchester City. Tactical analysis. So we know Everton's going to come to the Emirates and make it difficult. They usually play with a 4-2-3-1. It will often be probably a 4-5-1. They're going to be very compact, very organised, and we're going to have to, find ways, be creative in unlocking them, and also play to our strengths. So, of course, we tend to dictate the tempo of the game in the midfield. We like to get the ball to the width, to the wide areas. But I've noticed, obviously, teams have been doubling up on Saka. So I feel Timber's runs, inverted runs, could really come into play in this game and be effective. So watch this first clip. So Zubimendi on the ball, plays it to Saka. Saka obviously is going to be doubled up, but then Timber's in the space, makes the run, crosses it into the danger area, into the box, cuts it back. As you can see, players like, obviously Gyökeres is in the box, is often occupied. You've got Eze coming in and Havertz coming in. And also from the other side, Zubimendi on the ball to Rice. Rice plays it to Eze in that little 10 position. Eze plays it to Hikape. Hikape crosses it back and Havertz comes in. So different ways of unlocking teams' defences. And also this way through the middle. Rice, Eze to Gyökeres, Eze back, bang, into the goal. So I think we need to get better at playing into these sort of, these places. That's why I'm probably going to opt for Eze and Havertz in this game, because as you can see, I've highlighted them. They're in the pockets. I think we could get joy in those pockets. But I think it's about the link-up play between, the likes of Eze, Havertz and Gyökeres. So Eze links it to Gyökeres, Gyökeres sets it back and Eze smashes it. So different ways of trying to unlock, the defence. Of course, always going on the width doesn't always work. So we need to, play in different ways, and also set pieces, it works. So why not? Why change what's been working? So obviously Declan Rice's in-swingers, we know our aerial threat, the likes of Gabriel, Saliba, Gyökeres, Havertz, Timber, Hikape. We've got a lot of height, a lot of players that are really good at attacking the ball. Obviously from the other side with Saka, lovely in-swingers, and again we score. So these are ways I feel we can unlock Everton in this game. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know how you think we can unlock Everton, in the comments below. Predictions. Here's the predicted 11 I would like to see in this game. So, normal 4-3-3 system. Ray in goal, right back Timber, right centre back Saliba, left centre back Gabriel, left back Hikape. In a deep line playmaker position to control the midfield. In the 6, Zubimendi. In the left 8, our engine, our box to box midfielder, Declan Rice. And in the right 8 or the 10, you could say, I want Havertz in there today. Right wing, Saka. I know he didn't have a good game in the last game, but we know his quality on his day. He's one of the best wingers in Europe. So hopefully he could pick up some form in this game. Centre forward, Gyökeres. We know if we feed him, he can score. Just got to get the ball into him quickly and play to his strengths. On the left wing today, slightly different. I've opted for Eze. I think, his sort of, intricate play, getting into the pockets, and also linking up well with, I think he can link up well with Gyökeres, in this game. So I'm going to go with that as my starting 11 for this game. Slightly different, but I think that'll be an effective team in this game. And my match prediction, I really think it's going to be a tough game. I think it's going to be really tight. I think Everton are going to make it really difficult. I was thinking 1-1, but I think we're going to edge it 2-1. So I'm going to go for an Arsenal 2-1 win. It's going to be edgy, going to be cagey, but I think we're going to get the result, get the win. It's going to be a massive 3 points, and we'll stretch our lead to 10 at the top and put the pressure back on Manchester City. That's your Cannon Insight. Drop your predictions in the comments below, and please stay tuned for the post-match reflection after the game. If you found this insightful, please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Cannon Insight. Follow my Instagram and TikTok, both at Cannon Insight. So at Cannon Insight on all platforms, across all platforms. Please remember to like the video, comment. I always do my best to get back to comments, and share, repost, to football fans and especially Arsenal fans. And last but not least, come on, you Gunners. Peace.